So Cancers, you guys are coming out of a disappointment. Somebody betrayed you. Somebody stabbed y'all the hell up. This is something that was repetitive, but it does look like you guys are getting over it. So you guys are getting over some kind of past betrayal. It does look like in the heart of your spread, we do have the Star card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. If not, you guys are just trying to get over some past betrayal and trying to start this healing process. Okay, so something still hasn't healed yet. You're still feeling the effects of some kind of betrayal or big disappointment that happened in your life. In the past, we are dealing with, you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius individual. If not, you was dealing with somebody who was not giving you the whole truth about a situation. I was about to say the whole truth and nothing but the truth, but somebody is not giving you the whole truth about the situation. They was not giving you enough clarity. You could have been dealing with somebody who is just lying about something, because right next to it we do have the Hangman. So just because somebody was not giving you clarity in a situation, it does look like you guys was kind of stuck in limbo. You guys was kind of just hanging around because you guys was waiting on clarity. But it does look like you could have been dealing with either heavy competition, or you could have been dealing with somebody who had a lot of suitors, sexual suitors, because this is Wands energy, so this is sex. So it's reversed though. So if you're not dealing with all that stuff I just mentioned, then you guys are just coming out of feeling conflicted yourself. Somebody's coming out of feeling conflicted about a situation, maybe about something that they didn't get the truth on. Okay, so in the present moment, we do have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles, he comes in and he tries to show somebody. This is an action card. So somebody's actually doing something. If you're not actually physically working, Pentacles is about work. Then this is about somebody coming in to give you stability in some kind of way. They're actually showing you this. They're doing this. They're putting in the work and the effort. So, but it does look like they're doing it because they're trying to heal a situation. And that could be about this past betrayal. So it looks like somebody's trying to heal a situation, or you could be needing to have some kind of financial support in something to heal a situation that is not healing or needs to be healed because of this past betrayal. We do have the Death card, the sign of Scorpio. If not, this is about a big transformation. This is a big ending, a big new beginning. So something is ending in your life, but it's to start something that is new. Okay, so in the future, we do have the Page of Pentacles reversed. So there is Page of Pentacles, to me, is normally like you're trying to start your own career, or you're trying to start some new career path. But this is the very first step. Okay, so this could just be you putting out your applications, whatever the case may be, because I do see somebody working over here, or even just giving out some money. So this is not about career. This could be about somebody who is who tried to give somebody but is wanting to start stability in your relationship. Okay, it's reversed. So either somebody is not doing that, or somebody is unable to start this new thing that is supposed to be stable in their lives, or you could just be having to pay off a small amount of money, because this looks like he's paying off something. So, and it could be because of something that was some kind of disappointment. So, and what? Right next to it, we do have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is about quick, fast communication, or even quick, fast movement. We do have next to it, sorry to say, we do have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is about crying over spilled milk. Somebody could still be crying about something that already happened. These cups have already fallen down, so they really don't have no use for you. But if you turn around, you do have a beautiful partnership right behind you. You still have two cups that are full, that is full of emotions. But instead, it's like you guys are still willing. You're either grieving over something, or you're grieving over a loss of somebody or a situation, or you're needing to gain a different perspective, pretty much, because you're still crying about the same shit. But doing that, I'm not going to say it's not going to help anything, because if it's a loss or something like that, then of course, yes, do all the crying that you need to, because it does look like somebody is needing to heal something. But this healing doesn't look like, it looks more like it's some kind of past betrayal. Okay, But it does look like there's going to be some kind of communications that's going to come in. But either somebody is still crying about something that happened in the past, or this could just be about communications that is not going to be too good. Okay? I'm going to be honest with you. So, we're going to get the Ace of Swords. That's too many. The Tower card did want to come out. I cannot get one card to save my life. Hold on. One card for the... Did I say Ace of Swords? I meant to say King of Swords. So, okay. So, for the King of Swords, we do have the Gemini card. We have the Lovers card. So, there is some kind of final decision somebody is making on a partnership. It does look like... It looks like somebody was not telling the truth about why a partnership, why they made some kind of final decision on a partnership, or why a partnership was just kind of hanging around. We're going to get the 5 of Wands reversed. But it does look like somebody is coming out of conflict, though, or maybe even coming out of competition. One card for the 5 of Wands. Yeah, okay. So I definitely see a Libra and a Gemini. So we have the Justice card. So it looks like there could have been something. You could have even been dealing with some kind of lawyer. You could have had to even partner up with a lawyer because maybe you was stuck on a situation that was having you feeling conflicted, or maybe you was dealing with drama, pettiness with other people. And it could be something that was a legal situation. If not, somebody's finally making some kind of decision to bring balance into a situation. And in between it looks like you guys were stuck. So something was definitely put on pause or on hold. But somebody's finally making a decision to create some kind of balance. Because I do see somebody trying to give something or trying to offer something to heal something, to heal a relationship, or maybe if this is a career or whatever the case may be in your life. One card for the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so for the Knight of Pentacles, we do have the Knight of Swords. We do have 2 Knight energies. So this one is air, which is about communication. The other one is more stable. It's about pentacles. It's about work. So I don't know if there is, you could be wanting something to come in, maybe even truth or clarity about a situation, but maybe it's not coming in quick enough for you. Or you could be doing something out of haste. Or you could have done something out of haste, which could have caused this past disappointment and why somebody needs to heal some kind of situation. Whatever this thing is that you're waiting on, it's like you could even be losing hope because it could be taking too long. It's not coming in as quick as you wanted to. It looks more like financial support, and you're dealing with legal situations. One card for the Star card reverse. Legal could also be like, because I do see a final partnership in a legal situation, so it could be something concerning a marriage or some kind of legal contract between 2 people, okay? So for the Star card, oh, beautiful, we do have the 9 of Swords reverse. So yeah, you guys was in some kind of heavy, stressed out period. You guys was having anxiety and sleepless nights, but it does look like you guys are getting out of it. It looks like you guys are getting out of it, but it's like for some reason something still isn't healing. It's like you're waiting on something to come in for you to start some kind of healing. It looks more like financial assistance, financial support, or somebody to give you some type of stability if we are talking about a relationship. One card. Okay, yeah. So you guys are ending something. We do have the Death card, and then we also have the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is about carrying some kind of heavy burden. I don't know if there was some kind of heavy burden that you had to carry as far as to support somebody financially, but the Death card is about a transformation. It is an ending. There is balance that is being taken place right here. So this heavy burden that you have been carrying, it looks like that is ending. There is going to be a big ending, and that's why you guys are no longer stressing right here. We're going to get the Page of Pentacles reverse. Okay. So for the Page of Pentacles, we do have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Empress card, and we do have the Six of Pentacles. Everybody's getting this damn card, okay? So everything is about balance, and I think everything is about balance because it's about to be Libra season. So for the Page of Pentacles reverse, there's something new that either somebody wanted to start, either somebody wanted to give you something to offer some kind of stability, or you could have turned down some kind of career opportunity, or there could be something that is going to be given to you, and you need to either this could be you needing to decide on where you actually want to. Okay, I can't spit it out for some reason. I gotta put it's like story time in kindergarten. I have to put the pictures up so I can understand. So you could be balancing out a situation. If you're okay, we're going to talk about career. If this is a career opportunity, then this is something that you're needing to balance out. Okay, so you could have two jobs, or you could just have too much pressure on you when it comes down to career or anything that is dealing with your day-to-day life. This is Page of Pentacles is reversed, so this is that same damn pentacle that is over here. Okay, so if you are balancing two people, juggling two people, you are needing to make a damn decision, and you are needing to place yourself with one person so that you can become stable. Okay, but it's reversed, so somebody is not doing that, or somebody is not offering that, or somebody is needing to either start something new as well, because the Page of Pentacles is about trying to start something new. This is newness as far as some kind of stability in your life, if this is dealing with a relationship or a job. But there is too much pressure on somebody, or somebody is just trying to juggle a situation, but you keep juggling, your ass is gonna fall the fuck over. Okay, so and I didn't mean that in a bad way, but seriously, there's only so much that a person can take when you're juggling. I'm not talking about juggling two people. I was just talking about a career. So next to it, we do have the Empress card. So this is about something new that is supposed to grow. If you are not dealing with a baby mama, a grandmother, your own mother, okay? So there could be a situation that you could feel like is too much pressure on you, and you're needing somebody to give you some kind of support. I do see, once again, child support, but I'm not going to get into that because I feel like I've been saying that for every fucking reading lately. But there is some kind of balance that is needed. Somebody needs to give something to a situation. It looks like somebody is going to give something to somebody because somebody has too much pressure on their plate. But this thing that somebody is going to give you is going to provide growth. It's something new that is going to provide some kind of growth. I don't think it's been offered yet. That's why it's probably reversed. But you are going to get communications. Let me get this card, but I definitely want to see why you guys are like this. So we're going to get the 8. Yeah, I'm sorry. So for this, I'm sorry, I had to get back to this. Somebody's definitely making some kind of final decision to offer somebody a new, basically like a new start. That's kind of what I'm saying. If you were juggling two people, or somebody's offering something to start something new so that it can start to grow into something. If we're talking about a job situation, I think you have a decision as far as where you want to give yourself to. Pentacles is the value of self. So where you want to give yourself to, that is actually going to provide growth for you. So we're going to get the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. One card for the 8 of Wands. Yeah, so for the 8 of Wands, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So you have 2 8s, so I don't know if 8 is like a big number to you, 8 or 16. But 8 of Pentacles is about working hard. You're very focused. You're working hard. You're putting your blood, sweat, and tears into a situation. You're getting communication about something that you have been working on, or putting in a lot of hard work, or investing yourself into. We do have the Tower reverse, so there is something that It's like something may suddenly happen. Uh-oh. It looks like somebody could be trying to, I want to say this is communication, but it's probably, it could be communication, but it looks more like somebody is doing a lot of quick, like fast-paced movements in order to heal a situation. Somebody's trying to avoid some kind of disaster so that they can heal a situation, so that they can get out of this stressed out period. Somebody's working hard to heal something, or I mean, they're working hard to get out of this stuck period in their lives. So it's either you're doing way too much work here, but there is some kind of communication that is going to come in if this is not about you like moving around a little bit too much. You could be, what I want to say is that you're trying to avoid some kind of disaster, because the Tower normally comes in when something happens suddenly out of nowhere. Okay, so this doesn't have to be anything bad, but this is starting to look a little bit gloomy. But this is something that happens out of nowhere. It's a shakeup. This when the shit hits the fan. So I think somebody's working hard to balance out a situation, or to give something to a situation so that this shit does not hit. Because that is what you guys are stressing about. You guys are stressing about something that may suddenly happen. I'm going to get the Hangman because that looks like it's very important. Yeah, and that card still wanted to come out again. So, this thing that you are stuck on, it looks like somebody's stuck on, okay, so we could be talking about definitely a school, because I do see somebody working hard and studying. If not, then we're talking about some kind of marriage or a divorce, because it's reversed. So there could be a separation. You could be waiting on some kind of separation or a divorce from somebody, but I don't know why there's some kind of past betrayal, or why something, well, maybe the past betrayal is something couldn't heal because somebody was still tied to somebody. It looks like somebody could have lied about their marriage, or somebody could have lied about their long-term commitment, or somebody could have lied on the job. Okay, so because this can be any kind of institution. It's big banks, big businesses. It's a group, or it's a group that you belong to. And I do see a lot of people over here. So I think what I want to say is, you could be dealing with, if you're not dealing with conflicts in your marriage because somebody is lying about a situation, then you're definitely dealing with a job situation where you're having to deal with groups of people over here. But you're getting out of that conflict though, because it's like balance is coming in because somebody made some kind of final decision in something. If somebody made it looks more like marriage up here. Okay, just to be honest. But somebody's making some kind of final decision either to separate from a marriage that they was legally tied to, which was causing some kind of conflicts. But either somebody wasn't getting enough information. If you're dealing with something that is legal, you probably wasn't getting enough information, which could have been leaving you conflicted about something, and something was kind of stuck. It could have even been the judge that was stuck on a situation, but there's still going to be a final decision. But it's going to be, I want to say justice is going to work in your favor. It's going to be fair. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be fair. We're going to get the Five of Cups. One card for the 5. This one. Okay, yeah. So for the 5 of Cups, we do have the Devil reverse. So there was definitely a restriction. Let me explain this. Either you was dealing with a job from hell, a marriage from hell, a partnership from hell. It was something that you was tied in bound to, you could not move. You had a little bit of freedom, but you don't have enough. This can also be a probation officer. It does look like you guys are being released from whatever was keeping you tied down and restricted. It could even be an addiction as well, if you have a drug addiction, sexual addiction. But I don't see too much of, well, I can say like somebody could have had like a drinking addiction right here, but it looks like somebody is releasing that. But it looks more like you guys are dealing with something that could be legal, that had you restricted, but you guys could not move. But it looks like you guys are working really hard to avoid being restricted again, okay? Because this is like suddenly you guys became tied and bound to a situation. This is like, oh hell no, I'm not letting that shit happen again. So because this is depression, you don't want to feel like this. You don't want to feel like you lost something. So I don't know if you're feeling like you're about to lose some kind of legal situation, but it does look like you guys are ending some kind of heavy burden that had you restricted over here. So I hope that helped you guys out in some kind of way, Cancers. Please let me know exactly what this is, and I will talk to you guys in 2 weeks. It really sucks. I don't like to be the bringer of bad news, but it doesn't look too bad. It looks like whenever I see this reverse, I'm happy, okay, because whatever was restricting you, you're getting released from it. So it does look like this thing that you was carrying, things are definitely going to balance out in the future, because you're going to be released from whatever was restricting you, okay? So Cancers, I will talk to you guys in 2 weeks. Let me hurry up and go, because I'll keep talking for about another 30 minutes. Bye.